I would like to introduce myself. Myself Nikita. I work as Senior Engineering Manager at Visa. And I have with me my colleague Indumati. She works as Staff Data Engineer at Visa. And we are from Big Data Platform team. So we do interact with cybersecurity very often. So yeah.
Oh, so Indumati says that, she's going to talk for 10 minutes, so I might as well sit.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. So many technology companies have decided to migrate its data platform from a commercial Hadoop distribution to a pure Apache stack. Using tools like Apache Ambari, Apache BigTop, these open source alternatives allowed them to keep using core components, which are HDFS, Hive, HBase, but removed vendor fees and vendor lock-in. It's fine. Yeah. So this migration gave them complete control, improved cost efficiency, and enabled easier compliance with various regulations. So also it enabled good security posture and facilitated faster development and deployment life cycles. So since many of you are from big data domain and many might be aspiring for it, so we want to tell you that well-known and the largest open source software community for big data is Apache Software Foundation. And it has more than 7,000 committers and close to 400 projects hosting on that. Top big data projects with highly active communities include Apache Spark, Kafka, Hadoop ecosystem, Airflow, Flink, and many others. So ASF also, like any other community, does not make money, but they do cover their operational cost by sponsorships, by community engagements, and through donations. So as a beginner in this journey, you might be wondering why to contribute to Apache Software Foundation, what is in it for me, what is in it for your organization, and where do I get started? So whether the customers are internal or external to the organization, all the diverse minds collaborate to solve a common business problem. That's the beauty of the Apache Software Foundation. And contributors, what is in it for contributors? They gain both breadth and depth of exposure for a real business problem, while also staying up to date with the industry trends. Along with this, one get to build upon the work of industry giants. So many leading big data platform projects like Apache Hadoop have been adopted by big companies like LinkedIn, Facebook, means companies of that scale. Now let's discuss what's in it for you and your organization. So this is definitely a business enabler for the organization. So you don't need to start from scratch. You can take ownership at any given state for the project and continue maintaining it. There are several tangible benefits to contribute back to open source community. This includes enhancing your knowledge and expertise, maintaining tight feedback loop, so through community reviews and oversight, thus leveraging the vast resources which this community provides. Now, to get started, I would recommend for non-developers, like you need not write your code to get started. The easy way could be you start going over the user documentation of any project. If you find any gaps, start with editing the wiki, adding screenshots, providing some examples. This could be a good start. Because good documentation definitely bridges the gap between the project SMEs and the new contributors. So the second way could be you can answer to the user queries in the community channels. And another approach could be who have already tried their hand on the software. They could find bugs and report them in a proper structured way, as it is mentioned in the good report. So now, once you understand how to get started, I would tell you, choose a problem which really excites you. So for that, or other way could be, filter the project by programming language of your choice or by category. And then once you have chosen the project, find the JIRA which has label like good first issue or newbies. And then with that, you get to contribute back to the community and you get the confidence to continue in the project. So when you join ASF community, you will find these roles which are very distinct. So let me take you through each role. So you start with as a user. You use the software, you participate in the discussions, you provide patches and documentation. So by doing this consistently, you become from contributor to committer. Sorry. So as you become committer, you have additional authority or access to the code repo. So along with your code, you can also push any other contributor code directly to the repo. Now from PMC member, it start project management side. So here you get right to vote for the community related decisions, proposes and elect a contributor as a committer. Now, the next step would be PMC chair. So one among the PMC member becomes the PMC chair. So it becomes like a liaison between the project and the board members. And in top of the ladder lies ASF member. So they propose a committer or a PMC for membership. And it can stand for board election and it has right to bring any new project or incubate any project into the community. Now with this introduction about the open source, I would like to call my colleague Indumati to share her journey in the open source community.
Yeah, hello everyone, good evening. So here we will just see about my personal journey in open source. And first of all, I'm truly honored to be here surrounded by most brilliant and inspiring women. And today's talk was truly great. I get a lot of takeaways from there. And my talk also, I think people get some takeaways like how it can improve your career skills and what is there more in your career path as well. So let's start like where I have started and how was my open source journey and what things were there, okay? So actually I joined open source like 8 years back in 2017. I joined Huawei as a fresher. So that was the time I was entering into a world of big data and open source. It was interesting but also little bit intimidating. You don't know what is there, what open source they're talking about, what is there in for me. And it is actually started as a work assignment. So it was one of the project was Apache Carbon Data, which was the first project and it was my gateway to open source. And I also started small because I can't directly jump into any big features. So I started with what I could. For example, fixing documentation and then adding some unit test cases and then fixing smaller bugs. So these small contributions actually helped me to learn about your code base and to build confidence. And the most powerful thing is that you start interacting with the community, you ask questions, and then you review the PRs, and then you learn from the feedback. So that's when I realized that open source, it just not about the code, it's about the people, the growth, and the learnings you get from there. And after that, small contributions, I started building big features. So it was no longer just about fixing the bug, it was just shaping your project. So, and also, I started reviewing others' code, which turned out to be one of the most powerful learning experience for me. Because there only you see different styles and different approaches handled by different kind of people. Not only from India, from all over the world. So you collaborate globally and also you learn from them, and then your way of thinking will also change. You will more think critically also. And then this continuous commitment and engagement didn't go unnoticed. I was invited to become the Apache committer. So which means that now I could maintain and merge the code also. So that was my journey, like to December 2017 was my first commit. And if you see, August 2020, I have become the committer. So it is about the continuous commitment and then you have to keep up. So you should not stop, you should continue your learning and continue to contributing. That's when you get noticed. Yeah. So that's what I wanted to share is, so open source is one of the most powerful platform that you can connect globally and then learn from others. And then you can start small. It's not like you wanted to, you don't know anything. You can choose any of the projects from the Apache, and then you can ask a question, or you can fix a small bug, and then you can start contributing. And in terms of career growth, so here your code and your design discussions and then everything will be publicly available. So your portfolio will be seen by everyone, and your recruiters also will know that, okay, your code or her code is like production ready. So it is already into production. That's how you get a chance from various organizations to step up a career as well. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.